Welcome back, fake sports fans. Well, after winning the series against the Atlanta Braves, our Jays now take a break for the All-Star game. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. And as always, we play with quick counts on for a fast-paced game.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. So just about set now. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Zach Wheeler. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. The next pitch misses. It's 2-2.
2-2 count.
One out, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Chop to third. And Guerrero is set down. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
In for a strike. And the count 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back here in Atlanta, and towing the slab in this one, Zach Eflin.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
That one misses. Ball two. On the ground to third. It's in and out of his glove. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. Stone Garrett getting ready to hit.
The Washington Nationals, the right fielder.
Next offering is in for a strike. Durant gets his lead at first with nobody out. Up the middle and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
In plenty of time to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here comes Bryce Harper.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say.
This one in the air. Henderson. And makes the grab. 2 down. Here comes Austin Riley.
From the Atlanta Braves.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark.
For the American
now it's
League,
the DH,
the designated
Brent
hitter,
Rooker.
Brent Rooker.
Here's a 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Got him swinging. Gunnar Henderson will hit next. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Outside low, and the count is even 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That is good.
Now it's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Next offering is in for a strike. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And we're back.
Leading
Bottom
up
half
for
of
the
inning number
National League,
2.
the
And
catcher,
now it's William Contreras.
Contreras.
Not close with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Batting 8.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Ketel Marte.
Marte.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. This is Corbin Carroll. Ground ball left side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Now batting Jarren Duran. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swung on, belted. That's back. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. All muscle to center field. It's 4-0. 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Stone Garrett. That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike 2.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Line drive to short and caught. Here's Mookie
Now
Betts.
batting.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Hit on the ground to short. A dive. He's got it. Gathers and throws. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
Now pitching for
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound.
Number
Shohei
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
For the American League.
I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense. You think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Rodriguez went deep in his most recent game. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three. Yainer Diaz, the next to hit. Just off the inside corner, and it's 2-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
One down, base is empty. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now it's Brandon Lau. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Contreras makes the catch, and that's the third out. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Shane McClanahan.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Shane McClanahan.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate.
National League, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Next pitch in for a strike. Now 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Caught him looking for the K. Here's Juan Soto.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Now batting, third base.
Two down, base is empty. So here's Riley now. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able
Now
to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
I got 3-2.
Three-two now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
League.
and now on the mound to start the fourth.
Number
Freddie
51.
Peralta.
Freddie Peralta.
Back to the top
Leading
of the
up
lineup,
for the
Christian
American League,
Yelich.
the left
Now at the
fielder,
plate.
Christian Yelich.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That misses the zone. 2-2. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hit...
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Zach Gallen.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Ketel Marte
Leading
up
up
to the
for
plate.
the National League, the second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's got it, and there's 1 away. And
now batting,
Corbin Carroll.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
The left fielder.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's going to be Jarren Duran. Stays alive. That's to third. Fires over to Guerrero. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Aaron Nola.
Now pitching for the National League, number 27, Aaron Nola.
So here's the cleanup hitter,
for the American League, the designated hitter.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Outside low, and that's ball 2.
2-2 the count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Nola fires. Out to short. Betts whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter,
Gunnar Henderson
2,
getting ready to hit.
Gunnar Henderson.
Here's a 1-1. Just missed. Next pitch inside. And now 3 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 3-2. Hard hit left side. Betts whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Now batting,
Chris, baseball
third
today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss.
Everything came together
Now
for him. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
That clips a corner.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now pitching
back
for
now
the
to start the
American
bottom of
League.
the 5th and taking over
Number
on the mound,
45.
Garrett Cole.
He's
Garrett
got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And now
Leading
it's going
up
to be
for the
Stone
National
Garrett.
League, the right fielder. Stone.
One of the things that Jim
Garrett.
Leyland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. And it stays fair.
Up
Just
next
a blue
for the
hit behind
National
third
League.
right there. And
The
that's a
shortstop,
really tough
Monkey.
play for a third baseman or shortstop
Set.
to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
And now it's Mookie Betts. That one fouled off, 2-2. Turns and fires to Betts. And they'll do it again.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
The first baseman, number 3.
Here comes Bryce Harper.
Harper.
In the dirt. In the dirt, but kept close. Garrett at first, one gone. Got him looking. And Harper down on strikes. Juan Soto
Now
down.
batting, the designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
National
and
League.
they make a change to start the
Number
6th.
59.
The new pitcher, Framber Valdez.
Framber.
The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Now the catcher
Leading up
up to
for
hit,
the
Yainer
American League,
Diaz.
the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
That's off
Nope,
the inside
inside, ball
corner,
2.
and it's 2-1. Just
Ball, that's
missed.
Well, patience and discipline paid
Now
off right
batting,
there as
the
he got
second
into an
baseman,
advantage count.
Brandon.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Lau at the plate. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
The left fielder, number 22.
So the lineup
Christian
flips over. And now it'll be Christian
Yelich.
Yelich. Man at first, one away. And that misses. And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
First baseman,
Now the number 2 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning.
Now pitching for
Back
the
down for the
American
bottom of
League.
the 6th, and there's a new
Number
pitcher on the
20
mound,
now.
Ryan Wu.
Ryan Wu.
Here is
Leading
Austin
up for the
Riley.
National League.
With this
the
kind
third
of lead,
baseman,
he can swing
Austin
freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park.
Riley.
Do what he loves to do.
Ground ball right side. Oh, and it hits the base. Guerrero not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Now batting the
At
catcher,
the plate, William Contreras.
Contreras.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that's a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out. And here is
The batter,
Ketel
number 4,
Marte.
second baseman, Ketel Marte.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
The center fielder, number
Corbin
7,
Carroll will hit next.
Corbin.
Singy, you got to
Carroll.
appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Swung out, belted. Deep. That one way back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. And they add to the lead. It's 6-0. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they come away without an out.
National League, the right fielder,
Runner at first with 2 away. And now the right fielder, Stone Garrett. The 1-1 is fouled off. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Breaking ball misses down and away. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Base knock center field. Durant around third, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
National
We're in the
League.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound,
58.
Ryan Helsley.
Compared to some
Ryan.
days, this is a pretty low leverage
Helsley.
appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
American
Pitching
League
for
making
the
a move for a
American
pinch hitter,
Number
Jock
4,
Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
Cut out and missed, struck him out. And there's one away.
Now batting.
Now a move being made for a
Pitching
pinch
for the
hitter,
American
Connor
League.
Wong.
Number
Looking to start
12,
something with one
Connor
gone.
Wong.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul tip into the mid, struck him out.
Now batting.
Aaron Boone making a move for a new bat. Jeremy Pena
Number
looking
3,
for a 2-out
Jeremy
spark with the bases empty.
Pena.
That's ball
Nope,
4.
that's ball
Tried
4.
another
Take your
fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and
He's
that's
hitting
just
for the
mentally
American League.
prepared, knowing
Number
that if it's
6,
not on a tee, you're going to
Jonathan
take that pitch because
India.
you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Outside, that's a ball.
Misses
Oh, that misses
outside, and that's ball 3.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he
The
has the
center
most
fielder,
confidence
number
in right now.
44,
Just couldn't
Julio
find the strike zone.
Rodriguez.
Here's a 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
That's outside. 2-2.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back in a
American
new
League.
pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
7th.
19.
Mason Miller.
Well, they need
Mason
someone to stop the bleed and keep
Miller.
the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Dave
Pitching for the
Roberts
National
turning to his
League.
bench for a new
Number
bat.
9.
Matt McClain.
McClain.
And there's a ball. Miller, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
That misses, and it's 3-2.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Popped up loud. Brings it in, and there's one
Pitching
down.
for the National
As a
League.
hitter, there's
Number
even
4,
more pressure to take
Michael.
advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base
Now
hits up the
batting.
middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So now a pinch hitter, Michael Harris II. Runner on first with one down for him. Comes the 2-2. That one way inside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Tolia leads off first with one away. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2. Pinch hitter coming on. Reese Hines. The runner on first with 2 gone for him.
Hines.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th.
48.
Brusdar Graterol.
Brusdar Graterol.
Here's the catcher to
Leading
hit.
up for
Yainer
the
Diaz.
American League, the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Liner snagged at first. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. 2 away. Looks
Pinch
like
hitting
it'll be
for
a
the
pinch hitter.
American League,
Anthony
number 25,
Santander.
Anthony
And what a
Santander.
great guy to be able to turn to off the bench, huh?
Two down. Good job to fight that one off. Graterol fires. Fights it off. He'll see another. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
American
new
League,
pitcher on the mound as we roll into
Number
the bottom of the
22.
8th. Griffin Jacks.
Griffin.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a
Yeah.
while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Here's the catcher,
Leading up
William
for the National
Contreras.
League, the catcher.
Well, I got a chance to meet
William
William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great, without actually saying the words. Then later that season, I got a chance to chat with Will.
This one's fair down the line and left, and it's going to be extra bases. The throw into second, not in time. That's a leadoff double. So digging in, Ketel Marte. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1. That was the sweeper, but it missed. That one ripped. And that's a foul ball. Runner at second, nobody out. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. This one in the air. India on the move. Drops into the glove. One away. Next to hit, Corbin Carroll. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Throws to first. Now 2 out. Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League. Fernando Tatis Jr.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Santander sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning.
Now pitching for the National League.
It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Jonathan Loaisiga.
Jonathan Loaisiga.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Andrew Vaughn.
And they've got a lot of work to do, but it's going to have to start with him at the plate.
Ball.
That one misses. And now 3-1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they can't get the out.
He was all over
Now
that.
batting,
Fielder got
right
a piece
fielder.
of it, but the way that thing
Pinch
came off
hitting
the
for the
bat,
American
no
leaguer.
surprise at
Number
all. He
30,
couldn't pick it
Kyle
cleanly. It's a very
Tucker.
difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands
for the American
whatsoever.
league.
Such a
Number
good feeling.
14,
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a
Hoppy.
line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That one outside. And a count 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a base hit. One run is in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out. Now here is Jeremy Pena. Ball to strike. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Yoan Moncada. One out, runners at the corners for him. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one
2 balls,
missed.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last
The
out.
center fielder, number
Here's the
44,
center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Two on, 2 outs. Ripped on the ground to second, and that is the ball game.
Well, I'm a little biased towards the American League, having spent my entire career on that side of things. But you got to tip your cap to the National League All-Stars today. They came out knowing that they had a tough opponent on the other side. They gave the fans a nice show, but they go back into the clubhouse with the W.
6-1 is your final here today. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
And the National League just dominated over the American League. Let's have a look at the box scores for the AL All-Stars. They score 1 run on 5 hits, 2 walks, strike out 20 times. Kyle Tucker gets a double. Logan O'Hoppe gets the RBI. And for the pitching, Zach Eflin gets the loss. And as a team, they give up 6 runs on 14 hits, no walks, strike out 12. For the NL All-Stars, they score 6 runs on 14 hits, no walks, strike out 12 times. Contreras gets the double. Duran, Carroll gets the home runs. Harper, Duran, and Carroll get the RBIs. Jaron Duran gets the stolen base. And for the pitching, Zach Wheeler gets the win. And as a team, they give up 1 run on 5 hits, 2 walks, strike out 20. So with the All-Star game done, we get right back to it. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next series as we head to New York for 3 games against the Yankees.